guys, it's Madison with Old 98 Destin. I'm here today out in Crystal Beach in Destin, Florida, and I'm going to take you guys on a beach walk this morning. Before we get started, I did want to talk about 5-star golf rentals. I linked them in the description of this live video, so if you're planning a trip to Destin soon, or 30A, Miramar Beach, or anywhere in this area, I highly recommend checking out 5stargolfrentals.com. They've got a ton of different vacation homes in the area and lots of choices. You can find golf rent homes, homes with pools, big homes for reunions and everything, so check that out. And also check out the blog on there because it'll tell you all the fun things you can do in Destin. But let's just get into the beach walk now. So if you have any questions about visiting the area, feel free to drop a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer it for you. What beach is this? We are coming over, this is the Pompano Beach access in Destin, Florida, in the Crystal Beach area. Is it typical to see a chance of rain every day? In summer it doesn't always rain every day, and usually if you see a forecast with rain every day, it's not going to rain the entire day every day. A lot of the times we just get afternoon showers and that could only last for like 20 minutes, but it's still going to say a chance of rain on the forecast. So it doesn't usually mean the entire day is going to be rainy. It's just like you might get an afternoon shower. Flag status today, I think it's just yellow. Wondering if the water is safe because of bacteria, so I'm going to tell you. Basically the scoop about bacteria is there's always bacteria in the water, and people who are getting flesh-eating infections are not treating their their bacteria infections promptly or properly, because like the necrotizing fasciitis that people are talking about in the area isn't something you can actually catch. It's a complication of like a minor bacterial infection, so that could be like cellulitis or something. And the best way to prevent getting an infection is to not go in the water if you have an open wound, or if you have a weaker immune system. So if you have cancer or kidney disease, you don't necessarily not have to go in the water, but you need to be really mindful and check yourself if you have any early signs of infection, because especially if you have a weakened immune system, you could still get a bacteria infection if you don't even have an open wound. So just check for early signs of infection. But this bacteria is found in any natural body of water, not just here, and it's found in pools and hot tubs. So it's always been there. It's just been hyped up by the media in the past few weeks, but it's nothing new. So you don't need to be freaked out. If you're taking proper precautions, it's totally safe. The beaches are safe. City of Destin has come out and said it's really just about how you treat it. Yeah, but that's my spiel. So another question about bacteria in the water. Just rewind this like a minute. I just talked about it. Is a yellow flag pretty typical for everyday beach swim over here? Yeah, yellow flags are pretty common. That's usually what it is every day, I think. Most of the time it's a yellow flag. Green we do get sometimes. I'm not sure if it's going to be a green flag today. It looks like it's probably going to be a yellow. Any shark sightings? So I think there was a shark sighting over by Okaloosa Island this past weekend. Saw bull sharks and hammerhead sharks. And the lifeguards, when they noticed that, they told everyone to get out of the water, and they just waited until the sharks swam deeper out into the water. But we usually don't really get sharks this close to the shore, so that was a little weird. But most of the time, sharks stay away from the shallow water in this area. I've never seen a shark at the beach, so I think it's pretty rare, because I do go to the beach like twice a day, every day. So yeah. Again, more questions about bacteria. If you have questions about bacteria, just rewind this a little bit. I talked about it like 2 minutes ago now, but I don't want to tell you if you're if you're worried about it. I would recommend, like, if you were like, oh, I have a cut or something, I would go talk to your doctor before you come. I mean, I don't know how your 2-year-old's how her scab's gonna be in 3 weeks from now. So if you're really concerned about it, I would talk to your doctor. But they do say that if you have a healthy immune system and you clean out any cuts and stuff with with soap and water after swimming, like an average healthy person has nothing to worry about. Of course, if you are like having chemotherapy or you have a weakened immune system, you should be a little more cautious. They do recommend that, like, we don't have that many shells here, but if you do have a weakened immune system, you should probably wear water shoes so you avoid cutting your foot. But yeah, I'm not going to talk anymore about bacteria in this blog or in this video. So if you have questions, you can rewind, and I talked about it a lot longer a little earlier. Looking for shark teeth. Do we have a lot of shark teeth? So my friend's son found a shark tooth on the beach a few days ago, but I don't usually find them. What are the meanings of the flags? So double red means that the beach is closed to the public, usually for riptide and like dangerous surf conditions. Red flag, single red flag means that there's dangerous surf conditions and you should use caution. You should probably not go deeper than your knees. You shouldn't like actually go swimming. And then yellow flag is like a pretty typical condition, like moderate caution, like waves like this is the yellow flag. They're there, but they're not like aggressive. And green flag is like totally calm water. What beach am I on? I came over by Pompano Beach Access, and I'm in the Crystal Beach area. Can you start a fire on the beach for barbecue and stuff? I think you need to have a permit. So yeah, I would check with the city on that. I think you need a permit to have a fire on the beach. I know you for sure need a permit for a bonfire on the beach, but I'm not sure about grills. I've never seen anybody grill on the beach, so I would assume it's not allowed, or it's just very uncommon. Do I expect the waters to calm more in the next few days? So I'm not like an oceanographer or anything like that, or a meteorologist or anything. So, I mean, this is pretty typical for Destin water. So it might calm, but like I can't predict it for you guys. Can you surf fish? Yes, you can. There are people surf fishing right now. I know for sure we're not allowed to drive on beaches unless you're like beach patrol or something, just because we do have so many sea turtles in this area, and that could be damaging for like them. But we do have like the beach patrol does drive on the beach, so, but like everyday people aren't allowed to. How are the rates here compared to Myrtle Beach? So, you know, I don't actually, I don't go to Myrtle Beach, so I'm not really sure what that rates are in Myrtle Beach. Sorry. Do you have to rent the green umbrellas, or I guess any color umbrella? Yeah, you do. A lot of the times though, if you have a vacation like rental, so if you book a condo or a vacation home in the area when you're visiting, a lot of the times they do actually come with beach service included. So check to make sure that you don't have that before you go out and rent one separately. Because you can go to the beach and they like set up pretty much every beach. There's going to be a different vendor. I'm not sure. I think we're coming up on La Dolce Vita is the blue ones we're seeing right now. Not sure. I can't see their logo. But yeah, so every like beach is gonna have like the little beach service people out, and you can rent them. But a lot of times they are reserved if you have a vacation rental or condo. So the price of condos in this area really does depend on where you decide to stay. Some condos are cheaper than others. So if you're looking for an affordable condo, I recommend checking out blissbeachrentals.com. If you're looking for like a luxury vacation home, a golf front home, a bigger home, if you're having like a family reunion or group trip, I recommend checking out 5-Star Golf Rentals. Okay, so let me address bacteria again real quickly. Sorry guys if you've heard this 5 million times. There's bacteria in all waters. This flesh-eating bacteria that people are talking about is really only a complication of like a very common bacteria infection that people can get anywhere. It's just caused by group-based strep, and it's just it's a complication that can arise if you don't properly and promptly treat a normal bacteria infection. So if you're not being cautious and treating open wounds with care and like washing them out and applying like an antibacterial topical cream or something, or seeing a doctor soon, that's when it becomes flesh eating. So you really need to be on top of it. If you notice any early signs of infection, don't put off seeing a doctor. But that's really what these cases, there's only been like I think only like 5 or something, not even 5, I don't even know, maybe 2 coming from Destin, and there's millions of people that go in the water every day. So it's really, bacteria is in all water. It's in hot tubs, it's in pools, it's in any body of water. So it's not new. So yeah, sorry again about my bacteria post. Recommendations on rentals. I'll comment it right now. So I did link 5stargolfrentals.com in the description of this live video, but I'm gonna link Bliss Beach Rentals right now if you're looking for like a smaller, more affordable rental. Check out Bliss. Okay, I just commented it. You can go to the beach without consulting a doctor. Just if you're super worried about it and have like a cut or something, you should see your doctor. But I'm not a doctor, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm a local. I'm going in the water. Lots of people are going in the water. Millions of people are going in the water. So yeah, if you have an additional, like, I'm perfectly healthy, but if you're not perfectly healthy, I would talk to your doctor. Have they released flag conditions yet today? Well, that flagpole right there doesn't have a flag up yet, so I'm gonna say no. But there was a yellow flag yesterday, and it looks like there'll probably be a yellow flag again today. Are there cool sightseeing places and things to go see when you're in the area? Yeah, so I've written a few blogs, so I'll link them when I'm done filming. But I've written a bunch of blogs about different things you can do in the area, so I'll just name a few that I would definitely check out if you're visiting Destin for the first time. One of them is Harbor Walk Village. It's over on the Destin Harbor. It's a good touristy thing to go check out, especially if you're going for your first time. There's lots of little shops, and it's right on the harbor. There's good seafood places. There's kids activities, like I think there's like a rock climbing wall and stuff. They have live music a lot of the nights. I think like maybe every night, for sure Saturday nights. They have fireworks on Thursdays. But yeah, so Harbor Rock Village is definitely something I would check out if you're visiting Destin for the first time. Another one I would recommend checking out is the village of Baytown Wharf over in Destin. It's a similar vibe. It's on the bayside, and there's like lots of really cute boutiques, and there's kids activities in the middle. There's like a rope course and a zip lining thing, so that's super fun. I really like going out there. A lot of the restaurants will have live music at night. Another fun thing to do would be obviously the beach, and you can go parasailing and stuff. It's like $65 a person to go parasailing. So if you go over by the beach exercise I went at, they usually set up a parasailing booth, or Pompano Joe's usually does too. Other things you could do, you could do the helicopter. There's like a Destin helicopter thing, and you can go fly over Destin. That's super cool. I've never done it, but it sounds amazing. But yeah, obviously go to the beach. You can get in the water right now. It's just a yellow flag. People are asking if you can get in the water. I'm in the water right now. You can go in the water. Okay, I'm not talking about bacteria anymore. I'm just going to tell you that bacteria is found everywhere. Necrorizing fasciitis is the flesh-eating bacteria people are talking about, and that's not something you can catch. It's a complication of an everyday bacterial infection that you can get in any hot tub, any pool, or any body of water. Are there other cool towns near here? So we're really close to 30A, and so I recommend checking out like Seaside, Grayton Beach, Watercolor, Rosemary Beach, Alice Beach. All those little towns over on 30A are super cute. Lots of great restaurants, places to shop, just really cute like small town atmospheres. It's definitely worth checking out. Okay, so I talked about Harbor Walk. Harbor as in like walk. Harbor is harbor, but walk as in like I'm walking on the beach right now. So Harbor Walk Village, and then the village of Baytown Wharf are cool places to check out. The beach, obviously. You can go out to Okaloosa Island and go out on the pier. That's a fun thing to do. If you want to go fishing, I recommend checking out tripshock.com. That's TRIPSHOCK, and just checking what fishing charters they have on there. They have a lot of good deals. So it's not a fishing place, but they list different deals that you can go check out for different fishing charters in the area. So I would check that out because that's a really great resource. How is the water in September? In September, it's still usually pretty warm, definitely warm enough to swim. And it's a perfectly fun time to be here, especially because most of the crowds are gone, so it's a lot calmer. September is really fun in Destin. Okay, no more talking about bacteria on here, guys. Bacteria is found everywhere. It's in all bodies of water, all pools, all hot tubs. The necrorizing and fasciitis that people are getting, there's hardly any cases for how many people actually go in the water every day. And it's not something you can actually catch. It's a complication of a very normal bacterial infection that hasn't been properly or promptly treated. So it's preventable, and you can go in the water and keep living your life if you're a healthy person. The city of Destin has come out and said the water is safe and clean, so this is not new. It's just there was a post that went viral, 2 posts, whatever, but there's always bacteria in all bodies of water. Flag color right now is yellow. Is the McGuire's in Destin similar to the one in Pensacola? So I've only been to the one in Destin, but it's owned by the same people, so I would assume it's pretty much the same thing, just a different venue. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in and watching this beach walk this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out 5 Star Golf Rentals if you're planning a trip to the area soon. Go there to book your next vacation, and I will see you guys again later. Bye!